Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Kelly May. She's a Senior Extension Associate for Family Finance and Resource Management. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, Kristi. Thanks for inviting me on today.
Well, Kelly, today you are going to talk to us about budgeting. But first, let's talk about what is a budget, Kelly?
A budget is just a written plan for your money. That's all it is. It lets you see what's happening and gain control of the situation.
Now, I know that it may seem like a pretty basic concept, but really a lot of planning goes into making a budget. So, why should people think about making a budget for their families?
Well, it's there's a lot of things a budget can do for you. It's not the most fun thing to do, but it's very valuable in that it can help you keep track of your spending so that you don't overspend or get into debt. It can help you identify spending leaks so you can figure out which things are costing you a little bit more each month and you can plug those gaps. It can reduce stress in that way and it can help you gain a sense of control. And also, it's a way to improve communication with your family. So, as you budget, talk to the others in your household and include them on the budget process so that you really have a reflection of everything your household spends. And keep in mind that writing your budget isn't going to solve all your problems. It will just help you identify what those problems might be so that you really can work on fixing it.
And it really is a plan for what you want to do with your finances. So,
Absolutely.
Kelly, how would you suggest for someone to make a budget?
All right, so your budget is based on your choices, and everyone's budget is different because everyone makes different choices. So it's important to be honest with yourself. That's rule number one. Make sure you're recording everything and that you are being truthful about how much you actually spend on each category. And so part one is to list your income. And so that's all the money coming in. So that is your payroll check, any benefits you receive, any income that's coming into your household. And unfortunately, that's usually the shorter column on our budget. So part two is to track your expenses, and that's everything going out. So that will be all of your monthly bills, your housing if you have rent or a mortgage, and all the things associated with that. However, you pay for transportation if you have a car or if you use public transportation. Um, Make sure to include your food. Some of these categories, like food and clothing, are kind of hard to capture because some months you may spend more than other months, and it may depend on what you have going on right now in your life. So, be honest with those categories and try to record every single thing that you spend um, for your expenses. And part three is what I like to call the moment of truth. And that's where you take the income minus the expenses and find out if you have money left over or if you have a problem that you need to work on. So if there's no money left or if it's negative, if you're running a very close budget, you may want to consider what you can do to fix that so that you're not on such a tight spending plan. If you have extra money left over, it's a good idea to save that or put that away and keep that for later. You don't need to spend down to zero. And I didn't mention, but it's a good idea to make savings a line item in your expenses, although it's not something you're paying for. It's something that we say you pay yourself. So put some money in savings first before you pay your other bills, and that way it's there if you need it.
Now, Kelly, what can someone do to fix a budget if it is not working for them?
There are two ways, only two things you can do, really. You can either increase your income, which is easier said than done sometimes, or you can decrease your expenses. So you can eliminate or scale back wants. You can save money on utilities, limit credit card use.
Great information, Kelly. Thank you so much for being with us today. And if you are watching and would like more information on basic budgeting, be sure to contact your local extension office. Thanks for watching, and we hope you have a great day.